everyone, and welcome to Live Chat Tuesday number 222. 222.
222.
With my...
Gotta play the lotto. 222. You froze up. Are you there? You froze up. Uh-oh. Doggone technical difficulties. Hello, everybody. Let's let Crystal get all fixed here. Technical issues. What a pain in the butt. God knows I know all about those, huh? Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Bridget, how are you, my friend? I'm concerned about you. You're in my prayers. Love, light, good vibes, girlfriend. Hello, everybody. Everybody's rolling in. Saying hello to each other. I don't know what happened to Crystal. Oh, no. Man, I'm telling you. Wi-Fi, technology. Ugh. Hello, Denise. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Terry. Hello, Kendra. Hello, Bridget. Let's see. She's going to go out and come back in. Hang tight for a minute, everybody. Hello, hello. I am actually doing pretty doggone good now that I know. Well, if you don't know, my doctor thought I had lung cancer, run a bunch of tests on me, and my blood work came back perfect, so he's crazy. So needless to say, I'm going to need bail money because the guy scared the crap out of me for no reason. Hello, Noel. Noel. There you are.
All right. I think my browser is messing up on me. I've been having problems
Hey, Miss
with
Monica.
Chrome, and now Edge is doing it.
You know something weird.
It stopped working.
It stopped working just randomly?
Yeah.
You know, the problem I've been having lately is I'll get an email and it'll show up on my phone, as you got an email, and there will be 3 of the same emails.
That is weird.
Yeah, like 3, like ding, 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 3 emails of the same email. I have no idea what's going on with that. Hi, Cynthia.
All righty. Well, welcome everybody to Live Chat Tuesday. If you are watching the replay, thank you and welcome. Please leave us a comment down below. And if you are here currently live with us, leave us a comment in the chat and hit the like button as well.
Dummies.
We have GanniJo and Terry and Diane Major. She's working on deadline for the bats. Taking my son to doctor. I'm sorry I won't be here. Love and hugs to you and Miss Pat. Hello. And hugs to all in the chat. Welcome in.
I know, right, Noel?
Welcome in Karen JSP and Jessica Johnson and DenyseLee.
Did you see that GanniJo's making cheesecake? She's taunting us. She's taunting us.
Welcome in Kendra. Welcome in Jennifer Redgate.
Oh, man, I'm getting a new doctor, guys. That's all there is to it. After I go back and tell them off. Yeah, Wednesday's my CT scan and my mammogram. I'm going to go ahead with it just because I'm overdue for a mammogram, which, by the way, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Please schedule your mammograms. I've lost too many people in my family to it to not take it seriously. Please go get a mammogram, even if it's a pain in your butt. You don't like it. You don't like leaving the house. I don't care what. Go get that mammogram. I don't like leaving the house. I don't like it. I don't like any of that, but I get it every year. It's very, very important. I'm sorry, Crystal. I just had to say that because, yeah, I'm going to get my mammogram and my CT scan next week, but my blood work all came back perfect. Yeah. This doctor.
Welcome in, Dawn Lavelle. I'm sorry you've been in the hospital, but I'm glad to hear that you are out, and we have missed you also.
Broken but bountifully blessed. I love that name.
Hi, Carol. Welcome in. Welcome in, Noel. Yes, please, 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 everybody, keep Bridget in your prayers on the 20th and that whole week. Please, please.
Yes.
Welcome in, Miss
Kendra,
Monica.
that was so sweet.
And my chat jumped. Let's see.
Of course it did.
All right. There's Monica. Welcome in, Monica. Welcome in, Cynthia Bailey. And Karen W. Welcome in. Welcome in, Margie.
I'm on a time crunch, so I'm sewing Snoopy on a blanket. So if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, my daughter's baby shower is this coming Saturday, and I gotta have this done. So I have been sewing on it all morning. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to applique, you know. But yeah, but it's cute. I think it looks like Snoopy, but
Welcome in, KimG.
This was me not following a pattern and just doing my D thing. So Mark says it looks like Snoopy, so we'll go with that.
Thank you so much, Kendra, for the gifted membership. All right, we have, oh, Carol's not here, but she got a membership, I guess, unless she came below that.
Hey, I got a question for Kendra. Kendra, I know that you're redoing your cabin. What do you have near you? Like a Home Depot, a Menards, a Lowe's? Like, where's your spot that you go for the, stuff that you need for redoing your cabin? Just curious.
Okay, so.
Thank you, Mimi. AeroLuvrr.
All right. Broke but bountifully blessed. And
I love that.
J. We have Fudge That 13.
I know that's a cool name too.
I think that's the second time that I've seen that one.
That's cool.
Have also Barbara Bodine. Actually, that's Cajun. So Bo and then D-O-I-N.
I know, but that's what I say because I, me names.
I don't even think I say it right, but my mom's last name is A-R-D-O-I-N. So it's, and she says it Ardoin. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, whatever you say. That's just like growing up, my last name was Stith, and I was called Smith, Stitch, Stork. I mean, you name it, I was called. Like one time I got in trouble and the principal come over the loudspeaker. I was a bad kid. And the principal comes over the loudspeaker and he goes, "My name's Deanna Stith," right? He says, "Well, Dina Stork, please come to the office." I'm like, "That's not me, man."
All right. We also have this one's for Barbara, and then we have Jessica's Dumpster Girls. Jessica's Dumpster Girls.
Thank you guys for supporting my friend Crystal. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
My chat just jumped again. All right.
Hey, at least we can see and hear you.
Yeah.
I've been
having
at least we got that going for us.
The last week, and I forgot to check to see if I needed an update or something. Maybe it needs an update. That's why it keeps crashing and saying Chrome is not responding. Do you want to close the app or wait. And I'm like, okay.
Maybe you need to clear out, clear out your memory. Maybe there's like too much built up in there.
I have 8 gigabytes free on my phone. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, it could be the cache
Yeah.
on that. I don't know. Thank you so much, DenyseLee. Warning, screaming goat.
I'm the reason she says warning, because the first time she did it, she almost gave me a heart attack. She pushed that scream and go. I was like, geez, oh, beats, man.
And thank you so much, Mimi Tammy.
Yay, I'm almost done. I might get this done while I'm sitting here. Yay. My daughter's girlfriend
says I think she means 1.5 hours away, either Lowe's or Thai Lumber Company in Pasoga Springs County, I think.
So the only one I know of is Lowe's. Okay. I just wanted to know.
Aw, thank you, Noelle. She says, we love Crystal. Thank you. I love y'all too. Kendra says, goal is to start living up at the cabin the majority of the time.
Yeah, I know that you said that you like being there and you'd rather have that, you've been fixing it up. And I was just wondering, because like with us, we have Menards and we have Home Depot and we have Lowe's. I mean, we have all those, but they're, 45 minutes away. But nevertheless, we have all those. I was just curious in your area, like what you did. And you never know, there might be a gift coming your way or something. You just don't know, Kendra. Just wondering.
Cynthia Bailey says, love the screaming goat. Most everybody does. There's another one that people like. It's a Bigfoot one. It's the howl. And I always say it sounds like a foghorn.
It does sound like a foghorn.
Katie likes that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like the screaming goat. It just caught me off guard the first time you did it. I was like, geez, oh, Pete.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking goat sounds. I wasn't thinking, wow.
Welcome in, Yolanda. All right, so I do have a quick announcement, and then Dee has an announcement. For those of you that are doing the back crochet along, it ends tomorrow. Try to have your finished pictures in by 1 p.m. Central Time. That's 2 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Mountain, and 11 a.m. Pacific.
So hustle.
Huh?
I'm telling them, hustle.
Yeah. I think I've had 7 finished so far.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I had 17 sign up, but I know 2 said they're not going to be able to do it.
Life happens.
Yeah. And I said, even if you don't get it done, sign up anyway, just in case, One, I think, is having problems. I think it's Great Granny C. She signed up and she started on it, and she's having problems with her hands. I think she's got to have surgery on her hands soon. And then who was the other one? Mama Gwen said it was too small for her to do. So maybe it's too, hurts her hands or something. But
I have been out of the loop because of the party and just getting ready for everything and all that. So what is it? Explain it to me, because I haven't seen it. So.
Well, let me grab.
Oh yeah, the little bat. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, because that is so freaking cute. I love that.
The little female.
I love that. Angela Wright sent me a picture of hers that she finished. Yeah, she sent it to me. I was like, oh my God, those are so cute.
Yeah, everybody did great that I've seen the pictures so far. Very, very cute. I'm very excited about it, being able to do the little slideshow and pick the winners and all that. But anyway, so I plan to, what I'm going to do, I was going to do a separate video showing the prizes. But what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do the slideshow and then pick the winners. And if y'all, whoever wins, if y'all want to see what the prizes are, then it'll be after the winners. And so it'll be all in one video. But I was going to end up doing it on a separate, and I could still do it in a separate video, like this evening or something. But anyway, so
When you know it, the last 3 inches I ran out of yarn, so I got to tie a knot.
oh no.
I hate that.
Let's see. Kendra says Starlink to arrive tomorrow, going back up Friday to install and take my dogs, and hopefully they will do well up there. Just got the other crate for the cabin. Awesome.
That's awesome, Kendra. I know that's always been my goal in life, is to live in a cabin. And me and Mark have been on the water because we want a pontoon boat. And anyway, so me and Mark have been looking into it, that we may end up moving. We may end up buying a cabin instead of, like selling our house and doing that. Or I don't want to get into all that, but I got a lawsuit coming. So we may end up going and moving to a cabin, which I'm super excited about.
Noel says I have my bats hanging off a chandelier over my dining room table. One of my cats keeps jumping and pulling them down.
That's a kitty toy. What are you doing? That's cool.
DenyseLee says, I just need to put mine together. Hopefully tonight I will finish. Well, you have till 1 p.m. tomorrow. 1 p.m. Central Time. So that's 2 Eastern. So I think you have enough time to get them done.
That is so cute. Maybe after, I got 9 million things to make for Christmas. I haven't been able to participate in anybody's stuff, right? Ta-da, it is done. You want to see it?
Sure.
Okay, this is for my daughter. She's doing Snoopy theme for my grandson that's coming. And I found out yesterday she's naming him Joseph.
Oh.
But anyways, it's all Snoopy themed.
Aww.
And this is the blanket that I made, and I made a Woodstock and a Snoopy. But I did it just like off the cuff kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I thought, I don't know if that really looks like Snoopy, but Mark says it does.
It's supposed to be. Yeah.
I think the Woodstock tells you that that's Snoopy. That's what I think. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so it's done. Yay. Oh. Looks like he's got a little bulge in his belly. I'll sew that down tighter. But yay, it's done. One thing off the list anyway, huh?
Yeah, that's true. Welcome in my chat jump, Jill, J Blue-Eyed Lady. I'm not quite sure how to handle it besides keeping a close eye on them. Yeah, I mean, you might have to just separate them for a little bit, Yolanda.
Demetria, that's exactly my plan, is to have a she shed there and have like a yarn room outside, but I wanted to have a sink and all that so I can dye yarn out there and not trash my kitchen every day that I'm dyeing yarn and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's the plan. I need a she shed, or I called it a mother-in-law house. I don't know what you guys call it, but like here in Michigan, if you have another little house, full-on house, kitchen, bathroom, all that in your backyard or whatever on your property, they call that a mother-in-law house. In other words, your mother-in-law could live there. And that's what I want. I want a cabin and a mother-in-law house so that I can use that as my studio kind of, you know, it sounds so bougie studio, but that's that's kind of the idea. Instead of taking up a bedroom like I'm doing here, actually I'm taking up 2 bedrooms because all my craft supplies are in the other one. All my weaving and resin and all that stuff. So
Noelle Canella is good, and no, she has not gotten a Halloween costume yet.
hey, Kendra, I don't know if you have a Walmart near you. You said you need some shipping containers for yarn storage. They have some really big ones. I don't know if you remember the ones that Talia sent me, the black with the yellow lid. They have some really big ones that are in Halloween colors like orange and black or whatever for like $8.50 at Walmart. I couldn't believe that. I mean, these are huge. They're this deep and that big. They're big. Yeah. To take up 2 bedrooms in the formal dining room. Yeah. The dining room in our house, we don't use it because we eat it in the kitchen. So that has become the shipping area. So I've basically taken over the house is what it boils down to. So I need a mother-in-law house or something.
Hi, Barry. Welcome in.
Hey, Esther, I sent you a thing on a message on PayPal about your hand-dyed yarn. So take a look at it.
Welcome in, Esther. Yours actually just went out this morning from me.
From you? What do I got coming from you?
No, for Esther.
Oh, you confused me. I'm like, what? What? Okay.
No, you were talking to Esther also, and then I was
Yeah.
telling
Okay. All
her
right. Gotcha. All
hers
right.
went out from me.
Yeah, Kendra, those storage totes, they're awesome. I want to go get a bunch of them, but it's like, I don't know, man. Until we decide if we're moving, because I want to move.
Kendra says I'm getting a 40-foot metal shipping container.
Hey, that would be awesome. You could hook that up like a she shed.
Yeah. Well, I think she's getting
Hi,
it.
Lisa.
Welcome in, Flower Tammy.
Hi, Flower Tammy.
And Lisa Gillette, welcome in. Esther says I can't hear the live. I'm lurking.
I said hello to Lisa. Yeah. I said hello to Lisa. You can find containers used or Nevada 3 to 5K. Ooh wee.
Kim says, hello, friends, coming in now.
Yeah, she's been here for a minute. She's talking about everybody coming in after. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is my next project that I'm gonna immediately, as soon as we get off the live, start working on. And it's with my hand-dyed yarn. I'm doing this for my members live. Where is it? There we go. And it's like a Halloweeny fall colored virus shawl, and I'm making it out of my hand-dyed yarn. I love this color. I think it turned out really pretty. Yeah, so that's my next project. And then I also am doing blankets, Detroit Lions, which is our football team, and Detroit Tigers, which is our baseball team. My whole family are into sports, and so I'm doing everybody blankets. And I found these really cool patches on Amazon, and I'm going to be putting those on the blanket so I don't have to crochet lions, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think these are really cool. And here's some little ones you can't really see because of the, oh, here we go. Some little ones. And then I got the ones with the logo, which you can't really see, but it says lions across the top. And then I got some Detroit Tiger baseball ones too. So I'm putting these on the blankets. That's going to save me so much time.
Yeah.
Just putting patches on rather than doing what I did with Snoopy.
Thank you so much, Esther.
As you see, I'm in the process of putting it all together, but this is, oops. This is the farmhouse granny square.
Oh.
Yeah, and then these are the colors I'm using. I'm using the silver and the lion's blue. I love this farmhouse square. Have you ever tried it, Crystal?
I don't think so, but
It's super easy. It goes super fast, and I
yeah.
really, really like how it looks because once you put it together, it looks like a bunch of triangles. Very cool. Yeah, so that's going to be, I got lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Yeah. My family is way too big, man. Phew, lots to do. Yeah, Mimi, the farmhouse, isn't it awesome? I like goes so quick, so easy, and it's so pretty, and it looks like triangles. I just dig it. I love this. Yeah, it's called the Farmhouse Granny Square. It's very easily, the tutorial is very easily found, and it's super easy. Super easy. But like I was saying, like you can see how the diamonds form. You see how the diamonds form on it when you put the squares together? I think that looks really cool. Did you see, Crystal, the diamonds that it forms?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's cool. So what are you working on besides bats?
Oh, I finished that bat last month. Thank you, Barry. It's not a tiara, it's a headband. Welcome in, Katie. Katie, I sent you a message making sure you're okay. I see you're here, so welcome. I'm glad you're all right.
I think you're
welcome in, Cindy. GanniJo says, cheesecake is done. And Kim says, hubby had a storage trailer behind his shop. The city made him remove it. That's thanks.
well, he can drive it over here if he wants. You know, if he wants to get rid of it. I'll take it. Hey, smiley lady. Hello, hello. Thank you.
Welcome in, it's my lady.
Yeah, that farmhouse square is real easy and really cool, guys. I just was randomly looking at granny squares. I'm tired of doing the same old stuff. And I last year made everybody the mandala granny square. And my daughter goes, Mom, I want one that's a little with not so many holes in it, you know, because her toes will stick out of it or whatever. And I was like, okay. I said, well, let me look. And I started looking and I found that one. But if you type in farmhouse granny square, it comes right up. Super easy. GanniJo needs to be sending me some of that cheesecake. That's one of the only sweets I eat. So I'm just saying, you know, if you made an extra and you want to overnight it or something.
Mimi Tammy says, GanniJo, can I smell the cheesecake?
I know, right?
Welcome in, MichelleJ.
Smell it as in, hey, Michelle.
You asked what I'm working on. I'm working on this cardigan.
Oh, that's pretty. I like the length of it too.
It's called Fall Vibes Cardigan. I'm not doing it in those specific colors.
I like the stitch.
Yeah, it's very, very cool and I like it.
Over here chewing
I'm not going
ice.
to show the whole thing, but I will show the pattern.
Oh, I like that.
That's upside down. Hold on. It's little triangles.
Oh, I like that.
Actually, that side is upside down. When I held it up, it was right. So, but it's technically a one row repeat. I'm not going to show it yet, but this part is done and I have one sleeve done. I got to put do one more sleeve, and then I've got to do all the edging around it and I'll be done. Well, I'll sew the sleeves on too. So.
Esther says she can't wait to start that pattern. She must be doing it too, huh?
Yeah, Sandy Dandy and Esther both bought the pattern. It was
Oh, cool.
$3.99 for a 13-page pattern. I was so shocked. I mean,
Wow,
it's
that's a good
very, very
deal.
detailed. There was a couple of spots where I had to kind of reread a little bit because I got a little confused, but I think I was more tired than it just wouldn't click.
Right.
And
I'm always confused, so.
and then the part about the sleeve, you work it flat and then you sew it, turn it inside out, sew it down the edge, and then you shove it through the cardigan armhole. I was like, wait a minute, why? I was sitting there trying to figure out, looking at the picture, and I'm like, what is she doing? And I finally figured out she's in, like, here's the edge of the armhole and you're going all the way through to where the edges line up. I would have
That's the way I
turned
make
everything
sweaters.
inside out and put it together a different way. It took me a minute to actually click how she was saying to sew it together.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Where did you get the pattern, Crystal? Arrow wants to know.
It's off of Ravelry, but if you go, it is a free pattern on her blog site, but I kept having problems with the site crashing, and then I'd have to reload it. It was always doing that to me, and it could just be my browser, but let me grab the pattern.
You froze up again for a sec.
Oh. All right.
Hi, Kim. Kim's Craft Shack Shop.
That's Kimberly Otterson. Welcome in. Okay, so this is the site where you can go to the free pattern. If you want the paid pattern, like I said, it's only $3.99, and when you click to buy it, it takes you straight to Ravelry.
Naked Snail Demetrius says you can screenshot from the browser once it's up. Fall Vibes Cardigan. I like that.
But I don't want to try to stare at a picture. I like having the physical pattern printed out.
Yeah.
Where I have a copy of it. So that's just me, though. Everybody's different. So let me see.
Ha! GanniJo, I just posted a picture of my cheesecake for your viewing pleasure. Oh, she's really taunting us, man. I don't eat sweets. There's two things that I'll eat that is sweet. One is I love those things. What are they called? They start with an R. They're chocolate. I don't remember. But anyways, I eat those about a couple times a year, and cheesecake on holidays. That's the only thing I eat sweet. I love cheesecake.
And the pattern is after you get the setup row done, it's row 2 is what you just repeat the whole panel, and it's made in only 3 parts: the 2 sleeves and then the body piece, which you section off later on. You'll have 2 flat panels and then a back panel that you sew to the one big piece. And so it divides for the armholes, and then you seam it up at the top, and then it creates the armholes and the neck.
Yep, you're describing exactly how I do sweaters.
Well,
I put the sleeve through, I do all that.
So. Oh, okay, Demetra.
What?
She says you can turn a screenshot into a PDF and print that.
Oh, she's talking too techy for me.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't even get in my chart, you know? Can't figure it out. I give up.
Bridget says she's the same way. I need to have a pattern in hand if I'm not doing my own thing. And see, all I did was I printed out to the sleeve, you know, I didn't even print the rest of the pattern. That was actually the pattern I was trying to print on Momo's printer when you called that day. And I was trying to get the pages printed up. That's this pattern.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they did use Mandala. I think it was in the color Centaur, I want to say is what I think she said.
Are you
Yes,
using
Centaur.
that? Are you using that same yarn or no?
No, I had I didn't have enough of this one I wanted to use, and I didn't want to have to buy another cake just to have enough yardage. So I had these balls. They are Big Twist Plus. Well, two of them are, and one is a Mega Ball from Hobie. But I have the gray, which is Big Twist Plus, and then a pink, which is also the Big Twist, and then a aqua.
So then you're basically just striping it yourself using the bigger
Yeah,
balls of yarn.
and then
Yeah.
a Mega Ball.
Yeah, for my daughter's blanket here, I used a big twist plus as well.
I like those. I
Yeah,
really
me
like them.
too. They're nice to work with.
I mean, I liked the regular Big Twist yarn, and then I got this, and I mean, it's like, wow, I like those too. That's the first time I've ever used the Pound Plus. So,
Yeah, I really like them.
but see, the Mandala, you need 5 cakes for the small size,
Oh wow.
small and medium. It needed 2,800 yards for my size, and I'm just like, I don't have enough and I wanted to use Mandala because that's what she was using and all that. And I was like, I was going through my whole stash looking at my Mandala, and I'm like, well, I could take this one, and this one, and it might work, but they were all different colors. And I'm like, I want it to be all similar, not 3 different colorways. And then
There's where we are different because I would have done it all of different colors.
well, I wanted cakes that would match, and none
I
of
know,
them
I'm
had the
teasing
same
you.
colors. And I'm like, and then I realized I had these 3, and I'm like, that's enough yardage. I can stripe it my own way. So that's what I ended up
Yeah.
doing. If y'all like bonfires but can't have one in your neighborhood, Walmart has a candle from Mainstays called Backyard Bonfire. Smells like a real bonfire. You just don't forget you have it and think the house is on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in the out of the city limits, so we're able to have bonfires and stuff like that.
Yeah, we have bonfires almost every night, so yeah. Mark's forever burning something. Right now, without a joke, we have 10,000 acorns in our yard.
Wow.
Probably 10 times that, honestly. I'm being nice. It is absolute. And we have a metal roof. So all day long it's ping, ping, sounds like gunfire. Ping, 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 ping. And then I was reading something online that says that this year is I think they call it the mass. And it happens every couple of years where the trees not only want to feed the animals like the squirrels and stuff, but they also want to reproduce. And so they, do extra acorns. No joke. I have a semi truck full of acorns throughout my front and backyard. It's insane.
Bye,
I,
Bridget. Have a
I
good
don't know if
day.
you guys can hear them, but they're hitting the roof. That's why I brought it up. It's like ding, ding, ding. Hi,
Welcome
Diane.
in, Diana D.
Did you finish your market bag?
Very true, Noelle. The color possibilities are endless. I want to do this again in in a solid color. Oh, the phone's ringing. Oh, that's gonna wake her up. She was laying down taking a nap. Knew I should have brought the phone in here.
Yeah, squirrels are very happy with our yard. Yeah. And then my cats and dogs to chase the squirrels. So it made everybody happy. Yeah. Except me. You walk in my yard, you got to be real careful. You got to roll like on roller skates. It's bad.
She is on the last row
Second
of
strap.
second strap.
Yeah, that's cool. So I wanted to tell you guys, I told Crystal when we were coming on the 30th, which here in Michigan, we call that Devil's Night. I don't know if you guys do. It's the day before Halloween. We're going to have a big Halloween bash with a bunch of giveaways and all that kind of stuff. And so, that's on the 30th, if you guys want to come over. Just wanted to tell you guys about that. Well, Crystal never shows up on my lives on Thursday, so, you know, she's always too busy.
Well, the last week or two I have been, so. I actually had two mandala bonus bundles that I was going to use, but it wouldn't have been enough yardage. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to use the mandala bonus bundle in spirit. I had one, my grandmother had one, but I needed a third one.
I know I got a few of those, but I think I only got 2 colors of the bonus bundle. Like I got one in brown and then one in like a rainbow, I think. That, I got a couple of each. I don't have a lot.
I have 3, but I want, like I had said, I wanted them to match, same kind of color scheme at least. And
Yeah.
the third one I had, it had none of those colors in it. And I'm like, well, I don't think that would look good in the middle of it,
Yeah, right. Right.
Welcome in, Pam Hunter.
Pam.
I think it because for my size, the small medium, it said 2,800 yards. I was about 500-600 yards short.
So then that's a yarn eater is basically what you're saying, because
Yes, because it is, because that's front post doubles that you're doing, and it overlaps about halfway through. Instead of cracking each
it's a
row like
yarn
this,
eater.
so it eats quite a bit of yarn. I mean, if you reach your finger down in the middle of these, you can feel the sides of it. They're getting kind of thin, and I still got one slave to do. And see, with mine, I ended up kind of adjusting the pattern, because when I did the small stitch count, it was still too big for me, and I'm like, this seems like it would be a large or something. And
Yep. Well, when
so
I do
I
a
need to adjust
sweater,
it.
when I do a sweater and I'm talking, in a large size, I use about 1,700 yards. So to have to, and that's just, double crochet, whatever, something simple. So that is a big yarn eater. Yeah. But man, is it pretty. I love that stitch.
Yeah, I think it's very, very cool, and it's squishy and it stretches. All right, so this is part of my sleeve, but it's stretchy
And that's
both
pretty though.
ways.
I love that. And maybe after Christmas, I got to keep putting things off till after Christmas. Ugh. I do it to myself, I do it to myself. I do. I was thinking, man, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then uh next year I'm gonna do something like wind chimes or something, or something in resin or something. I gotta not do this to myself every year. I said that last year, but ah,
Bye, Mimi, Tammy.
hi Mimi Tammy. Love you, girlfriend.
So what is everybody working on? What have y'all got going on?
I know it does, doesn't it, Cindy Lulu? She
It
said, I
really
really love
is.
the stitch. The way it stretches too. It looks so squishy. I know, man.
And it's a little thicker than just a normal, double crochet row, because it overlaps about, halfway up a half double crochet. I mean, a double crochet row. So, I mean,
Does it go
it's a
fast
little
though?
thicker. Pretty fast, yeah, because it's it's only 4 stitches for the shell
Oh,
right
okay.
here. And it's a front post, and then two double crochet. It's a V stitch and then another front post. So that goes fairly quickly.
Oh, okay.
At least for the sleeve, it went quickly. I mean, for me, for the cardigan, it kind of took a little longer, but because you had to go until I think it was like it reached 19 inches, and then you start dividing for the armholes.
Yeah, for the armholes, the front part. Hi, Angela Wright. I was just talking about you. You sent me those pictures of the bats. They're so cool. Oh, that's cool.
I won't make a waffle stitch cardigan. Angela's
Noah,
also working on a sweater.
Noelle said she just made the pumpkin dress and the matching witch's hat for the Labubu I made for my niece's birthday gift.
Aw.
She is so talented. Did you see this, Crystal, what she made me? It's like
Aw.
a cup, like coffee cup, but I've been putting it on my glass because the glass is cold from all the ice I put in it. But isn't
Yeah.
it cool? She made Mark one too. And then I got a little Jack Skellington sitting back there on the pumpkin. I don't know. And he's got a little pumpkin in his lap that she made me. Isn't that cool? I
Yeah.
love it.
Did you see the canella that she made me?
No. Or did I? Did I see it?
Don't know.
No, I did not see it. Oh my gosh, that is cute.
And she's got a
Aw.
little pumpkin on her head.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love it. I will keep this thing up all year round, whether it's Halloween or not.
I
If
love
you haven't
Halloween,
seen
so
it,
that don't matter to me. Yeah. Like I
Lucy
said, I've
also
been.
made me something similar, like is on your glass. It's also a canella kitty.
Aw. Well, like I said, I've been kind of absent from YouTube. I apologize, everybody. I just, with that party going on, that was a lot. And now
Yeah.
I got my daughter's baby shower, but I'm not in charge of that. Her two best friends are. So I'm just like, sending stuff for the party and making stuff for the party and stuff. It's not as bad as our party was. Oh my gosh. A month and a
Yeah.
half, man. Because Mark is a mechanic hoarder. And I told him we're not having this party unless you clean up the backyard, because all the way around the garage was old motors and lifts and I don't even know what all the stuff was. And he got it all out of here in time. So cool. So I'm not doing it unless you clean that up. Hi, Sally.
Kendra is working on a cardigan by Bod, the Grandpa's Closet cardigan.
I've made a
Flower
few of those,
Tammy
Kendra. I like that pattern.
Flower Tammy is working on mosaic butterfly blanket. That sounds pretty.
Ooh, I bet that is pretty. I love mosaic. Oh my gosh, it's probably my very favoriteest kind of crochet. But it takes a long time, all them single stitches. It takes a while.
Mm-hmm. Kim Hunter says, I'm working on my sanity mostly, and the crochet American flag for my grandson.
I want to make an American flag blanket. I've wanted to do that for a long time.
Welcome in summer. She says, choose a few people each year to get a crochet gift and then make other faster custom crafts for the rest. And then next year, those people get faster crafts till everyone got their big project and start over.
My whole family has gotten sweaters, blankets, ponchos, amigurumi, any big object you can think of, they've already gotten. And then I got talked into doing these lions and tigers and bears, the blankets. Yeah, you're exactly right, Noelle. I told Mark, we are not having that party until you clean up your mess. I've been trying for 5 years to get him to clean that mess up. And I was like, this is my perfect opportunity. You know, I thought that one out.
Mhm.
Ooh, I bet that's pretty. The Mari, how you say that? Macchiato?
Yeah,
Those caramel
macchiato.
macchiato cakes are pretty. Yeah, your family always loves homemade gifts more. And, I'm getting to be an old lady, so I know it's one of those things like I want to make them things so they got stuff to remember me by. I mean, it sounds morbid, but that's just how I think, like I have my grandma's quilts, that Mima did, like my grandma's and my aunts and my mom's and you know what I'm saying? It's like stuff that, that means more to me than anything. Any gift they ever gave me or anything, that means the most to me. And so I want to do the same for my kids and my grandkids. I want, even the ones that aren't really liking crochet, make them an amigurumi or just something, something to remember you by. That's my thought on it. I mean, hey, I've probably got another 20 or 30 years on this planet, knock on wood. But, in the meantime, I can make them stuff until I can't make it anymore. Yes, KimG got a 10-pack, don't need, but I have plans. Oh, okay. Hi, Summer.
She was saying there was yarn that are $2.40 a ball or something like that for $24. 10 of them for 24.
All summer, I'll get them done. I'm one of those people that if I got a goal in mind, I get it done. So I'll get them done, but I do have a lot to make. And that party just put me behind because usually I've got stuff started way before then. I usually start around September, I think, somewhere around there, getting my Christmas stuff going. But that party put me behind schedule. So I'm like double timing it. And then I got my daughter's baby shower. So.
Hey, Smiley Lady, that is going to be super cute. My brother loves Pokemon. I mean, he's in his late 20s, but he still loves Pokemon. And I had made him a Pikachu. And I think Charizard is cute too. I think she is going to love it.
My grandson's into something called my grandson Warwick, the football player guy. He's into APPA or Appy or APPI, I think it's spelled. I don't
I
know
have
what it
no
is. It's some kind of
idea.
character. It looks like yeah. Hang on, I'll show it to you. I don't know what this is.
I don't know if I said hello, Sally. I heard Dee welcome you in, but welcome in, Sally.
Yes, Kristen Amstad made this for me, for my grandson, because I didn't even know what the heck he was talking about. So this is an APPA. It's something to do with video games or something. It has a tail. Looks like kind of
I
looks
have
like a
no idea.
me either. It kind of looks like a bull, maybe.
Yeah, but it's
Anyways, I think
cute.
it is cute, but I don't know what it is. But he was literally he's a senior, and he was literally with a t-shirt on with that on. The last time he seen me, he goes, "Grandma," the grandma was like, hint, hint. Appa,
Oh,
yeah,
it's the
that's what it is,
Pokemon?
Katie. I have no idea. It looks like doesn't it look like a bowl? But then it has this flappy tail that looks like a lizard or a dragon, maybe. And it has 6 legs. You notice that? It's got six legs.
It's from Avatar: The Last Airbender is what it
Oh,
is.
okay. Yeah, I knew it was Avatar, but I couldn't remember it. Yeah, that's what that is. The
He is
Appa, the
a
magical bison from Avatar.
bison bird type thing.
Oh, okay. It reminded me of a lizard and a bison, together, or a bull or something.
Yeah, it says species bison, comma birds.
Okay. No clue, man. I didn't even watch cartoons when I was younger. So I mean, I did when I was little, but that was about it. I,
Yeah.
to me, that's all cartoony stuff, and I don't know anything about it. So,
Hi, Magic Frog Crochet. Welcome in. Oh, Katie knows what it is.
yeah, she loves it. She says she's even got a Bridget bag with it on it. It's a
Oh,
magic flying bison. See, I was right about the bison part, but it looks like a lizard from behind because it has 6 legs and a weird tail. So
yeah.
I can't show these things on my channel because my family watches me. So I figured I'd show you. Look, isn't this cool? Kirsten made it for me because I had no idea what the hell we were talking about. I'm like, what's an apple or epi or whatever? And she's like, oh, she knew right what it was. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's a completely different world when you get grandbabies. You are not kidding, a smiley lady. I have no idea what they're talking about 90% of the time. I don't. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. And I'll be asking my daughter, what are they talking about?
That's cool, Katie.
Oh, yeah. The one that my daughter sent me a picture of to tell me that he wanted an Nampa was gigantic. I mean, this thing was like this big. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's too big. I mean, you could have sat on it like a chair. I mean, it was
Yeah.
huge. It's like, no, that's a little too much. But Kirsten came up with that size. I thought that's perfect. And Katie says she's getting a huge plushy appa. I can't wait. Okay, so apparently the appa is a cool thing. I don't know. I have no idea.
Katie says, honestly, Avatar: The Last Airbender is a better cartoon as an adult than it ever was as a kid.
Really? Hmm. Magic Frog says, my kids say words. I have no idea what they're talking about. Isn't that the truth? And they're all in this conversation and all this stuff. I have no idea what they're talking about. We got coffees going on here. Katie needs the coffee.
Barry took her some more coffee.
I thought I was cool. My kids have explained how wrong I am. I know, right? I'm like, oh, I'm the coolest grandma ever. I have no idea what they're talking about. And they even use words I don't know. Like they'll say certain things and I have no idea what they mean. It's it's way better for them to watch than the new brain rot crap. Yeah. It's literally called brain rot and the kids freaking watch it. Okay, that's something new I haven't heard about.
Her cat needs bat needs coffee too. He is leaning.
Oh yeah, for sure, Kendra. If you don't Google it or whatever, you're not gonna even know what they're talking about these days. For real. It's like I have no clue. None. And like I said, I consider myself pretty cool, you know? Nope. I'm way out of the times. What's Sally saying? I finally finished my 3-tier stacking wheat stitch pumpkins. Oh, those are cool. I glued a dried buttercup squash stem on top. You know what I do when I make pumpkins, even when I weave baskets and make pumpkins, or I make, like my crochet pumpkin over there, I go out in my backyard and get a stick. Just, make sure it's big enough around for what I'm doing and just cut it, and glue it. That's good enough. I
Your
used to
cats have
just go,
taken over the computer table. No room to type.
cats.
His cats.
I forgot what I was going to say. Forgot. I learned about the brain rot because Longhorn Lester was flipping out over his son and nephew being into it. I don't have any idea what it is. Do you know what that is, Crystal? Brain rot?
No, not
Appar-
really.
Apparently, it's a thing.
Let's see.
But yeah, I've wove baskets out of the sticks in my backyard, If you get them before they dry out real bad, you can, weave baskets out of the sticks in your backyard too. It's relatively easy, actually. I either need new glasses or something. Yeah, those are super cool, Sally.
Okay.
I like this pumpkin. Here, I'll show you. I got my Jack Skellington on it, but can you see the stick?
Yeah.
I just got a stick out of my backyard and cut it off. And I actually stuck it down in there when I tightened the circle and then I glued it. So it's kind of in the pumpkin. But yeah, I do that. Also, I lost his little pumpkin. But this is the Jack Skellington that she made me. Isn't it cute?
Aw.
I dropped his little
Maybe
pumpkin
those,
somewhere though. All right, there it is. And here's the little pumpkin that sits in his lap. Isn't it cute? All right, cooperate. There we go.
I
What's
don't
more?
know. I was trying to look up that TV show. I am not seeing much on it.
Yeah, it's super. I mean, yeah, it's a cool way to make the stem because you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to make it. You just go outside and clip. There you go. Oh man, my leaves are dropping like crazy. The acorns are the worst though. Our leaves, because we have, I don't know, 50, 100-foot trees, oak trees, and the leaves in our yard literally get waist deep. And it's bad. But the acorns this year are way worse to deal with than the leaves. Oh, the drought hasn't helped, I bet.
It's not looking too much like fall. The leaves are falling. Either they're brown, like dead brown, or they're just everything's still green. We don't have in our area, we don't have a lot of trees that change, you know, to red, yellow, to orange or anything like that. So
Oh yeah, like for the party, we must have blew off the patio, blew the leaves off 3 or 4 times the day before, and the leaves all came back. And then we blow it off again so we could do stuff, and then the leaves would all come back. And then we'd blow it off again. Finally, right before the party, I did a quick blow, and that was it. I don't care.
very us too. We've had a
Oh,
pretty dry spell.
yeah, we haven't had a lot of rain, but I wouldn't call it a drought. But we haven't had a lot of rain.
We probably haven't had rain in like 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How is your garden and stuff? I mean, is it surviving or no?
We have to water it like crazy, but you know,
Oh, wow.
the summer
Dang.
garden died off because of the heat. It couldn't take it. And then she has somewhat of the fall garden going, and even like if we miss one day of watering, that next day, boom, they are so droopy and it looks like they're dying.
Wow.
But we're still having like night. Actually, this week it's supposed to cool off a little. The last probably 5 or 6 days, our evening temperature and night temperature has been mid low 60s. But during the day, it's still getting up mid 80s, almost 90s. So,
Wow. It's been like 70-ish during the day here and in the 50s and 40s at night. Diana D got her second strap done. Yay.
Katie says, D, so do you think you could collect some acorn tops for me, ones that are intact?
Are you
Welcome in,
kidding?
Karen ABQ.
I could reach out the window right here and get some for you, Katie. I mean, they're everywhere. Yes, I absolutely could. How many thousands would you like? It's bad, man. Like I said, I can't believe you guys can't hear. I can hear it on the metal roof. Ding, ding, ding. And it hits certain things and it sounds like gunfire. Like it's like, holy crap, what's going on? It's the acorns.
Wow. Happy early Halloween to you too, Karen.
Yeah, happy early Halloween. Hi, Karen ABQ. How many chains would I start with? I would do, Diana, that market bag's kind of big, so I would just measure how big it is around and then add 4 inches, 4 inches. So maybe add 8 inches, like measure it around, add 8 inches, and that'd be too much. Measure it around and add 2 inches, two to four. And then you would have plenty enough to tie a bow and tighten it all down. Just measure how big around it is. Go from there. Yeah, that's about how it is here too, Barry. Yeah, we've been getting rain off and on, off and on. I mean, nothing like we're used to, but it's not been anywhere near a drought. I don't think we've ever have droughts in Michigan. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't remember a time when there was a drought.
Summer says, what species of oak are they off of? And Katie says, if you send me thousands, I'll refuse delivery.
How many you want, girl? And you don't want the acorn, you just want the tops. All right, you got to tell me what you're going to make with these.
Yeah, we have the little acorns too.
I'm not sure what kind of oaks they are. I'd have to ask Mark. He's the tree guy. I'm not really sure what kind of oaks, but the acorns are about that big, I would say. I don't know if that makes a difference. Oh, you got walnuts? Mark is deathly allergic to walnuts. Yeah, like we have a walnut tree down the street and he's like scared of the tree. Like I'm not kidding, it's that bad.
All right, we have a pecan tree, but for some reason, I guess it didn't get enough water this season, and when you open the pecan shell, there's nothing inside it.
Oh wow.
No pecan made. I'm like, oh man. But I still pick them up anyway every time I find them because the very first year they made pecans, out of a whole bowl that I collected, we had one that had a pecan.
Pecans are my favorite nut. And like when I used to be a truck driver and I drive through Georgia, my favorite fruit is peaches and my favorite nut is pecans. And I would always make sure that I would stop in Georgia because they have the best peaches and the best pecans. And I'd stop at like a little farmer's market or whatever and just load up and just pig out on peaches and nuts. The pecans, I love them. Yeah, you just want a handful and just the tops. Okay, yeah, just call me after, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Noel, my avocado tree is still doing good, even after being the one that I transplanted is still doing good. It doesn't look like it's stressed or in shock, and I think I transplanted it September 26th.
Did you do the
So, and
bigger,
it's
taller
still,
one or just the small, little bit smaller one?
well, I have one that's kind of tall and only has 3 leaves, and then one that's still in the glass of water
Right.
that has 5 leaves. And it's actually, the leaves on that one are
Oh,
spread out and perky and happy.
oh,
And the other one
yay.
I transplanted because the 3 leaves are just hanging down like this. I thought, well, if I put it in soil, maybe it might help it perk up a bit. No, but it's still alive and it's still
Maybe
doing good.
fertilize
So
it. Fertilize
it's
it, maybe.
actually with an avocado, the roots are so sensitive right now. You're not supposed to
Oh, I
fertilize
never grew one.
for at least 2 or 3 months until the roots are established in the soil because it can cause root burn. It will kill the plant if you fertilize it too soon.
Oh,
I had to dig the plant food I bought for it specifically for the avocado, dig it off the top of the soil because I was afraid it was going to kill it. And I had, maybe 2 little scoops out of the bag, out of the hand in my hand, and just kind of sprinkled it on the top of the soil. But I was still afraid that it was going to kill it, so I kind of scooped it off. Oh, that's cool, Noelle.
oh man. Blue-eyed lady says she grew up in Fort Valley, Georgia, and I could get off the bus, pick a fresh peach, and walk the block to our house. Oh my gosh. That is like, oh man, that would be so cool.
Hi,
Hi, Sherry.
Sherriola. Welcome in.
Summer says she's a Georgia peach. I don't think I've ever had peaches in Alabama. I always went right to Georgia when I was in Georgia, I would stop and get my peaches. I don't think I ever did in Alabama. What about giving it natural food like eggshells or fruit skins? Summer says.
You're supposed to, if you're going to do anything organic wise, like eggshells or anything like that, you got to do it before you actually plant it um, in the actual dirt. You mix it in the dirt. But I bought a specific dirt, so it helps. It's fast draining, and it has like peat moss and bark and there was
Well,
something
it
else.
does
It
have
has
some
the
it does have nutrients in it of
Yes,
some
yes.
sort.
It's the
Just
soil
not, yeah.
designed to act as fast draining so it don't hold the water because avocados, even though I started it out in water, when you transplant it to soil, it can become waterlogged, or it holds too much water, and they don't like a whole lot of water in the dirt. Just kind of
Boy,
wet.
these are some picky plants, ain't they?
Yes, they are. Yes,
Holy
they are.
cow, man. I have a green thumb. I got plants all over my house, you know. I love plants. And the pickiest ones I think that I've ever grown. I think ours a Christmas cactus. I would have to say that's a pretty picky plant.
Yeah, and the soil I actually got is for cactus, something else, and it's like designed for succulents that it drains fast, don't hold retain moisture, um, and avocados like a lot of drain holes, in the pot, so the water will drain out. You know what? I'll get the one that is the smaller one. I don't think y'all have seen the smaller one yet.
Just got off the phone scheduling my next endoscopy for next Tuesday. I appreciate any prayers. You got them, Pam. You got them, girl. Grew up sitting on a manual ice cream maker on newspaper so many weekends making and eating peach cream. Oh man, peach ice cream. Well, I don't like sweets, but oh my goodness, is that pretty? It's gotten bigger since I've seen it.
And this is the second one I planted, and it looks a lot better than the first one I did. See, the leaves are actually straight out, sticking
Yeah,
out.
they look healthy.
It's got a good root system going in there. And another thing, when you transplant them to soil, do not mess with the roots. Don't touch the roots. Don't bend the roots. Just hold it still and feel the dirt around them until it's supported well.
Why are the roots so picky?
Because it will kill it. They're really
Wow.
at this stage.
That is a real snotty plant. Don't touch my roots and don't give me this and you gotta have that.
Yes, I ended up doing a lot of research on these things before actually going and planting them, because I was just going to get any old dirt, and I was like, they need like potash, peat moss, they need just what is that? A sulfur or some kind of chemical
And
that
$9 million later, you got 5 leaves.
I know.
All right. Holy Toledo.
Yes, you can, Lisa. I believe in you. And I'll be praying for you, Pam.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, $9 million. You got yourself a 5-leaf plant, Crystal. Awesome.
Well, actually, I got the soil at a good deal, and it 2 huge bags for like $10, and the plant food I bought was 4 pounds for $10, and all I used was 2 little handfuls and then took it back out. I was like, okay.
Lisa said that's what I did. She touched the roots.
Yeah, you got to be very, very careful when you transplant them. They grow great in the water, but once they start kind of
Exactly, Katie. No, I don't think so. That's not coming in my house. Too picky.
It grows well when you do the toothpick method in the water. Just make sure once it starts growing the roots, or before then, make sure you keep the water to about the middle of the avocado seed at all times. You don't want it drying out.
Fort Valley is Peach County, Georgia. Like I said, back when I was a trucker, I used to drive through Georgia all the time, and that's where I got my peaches, my pecans, for sure. I don't know whereabouts I was because I was just traveling highway kind of deal, you know. but I'd pull over to a, little farmer stand or whatever. Oh, I'd make myself sick on them. I'd eat peach after peach after peach. I mean, I would just pig out on them peaches, man. I love them so much. And here in Michigan, we got a truck from Georgia that comes. It's called the Peach Truck. And you buy the peaches ahead of time, and then you stand in a line for literally hours, wraps around a big building and all this stuff to get your peaches. But me and Mark missed out on the peach truck this year. I was kind of bummed.
I have no idea, Kim.
I know, right? So persnickety. How the heck's it grow in the wild? Wow. That's probably why avocados are so expensive.
Probably.
It's very
And it
picky where they live.
what I had read, it takes about 6 years or more before it will start producing fruit.
So you're going to go through this for 6 years and then not be able to plant it outside?
No, I mean, I can. Our cold weather will be coming in the next couple of months anyway. So it's been inside in this controlled environment. And once it starts kind of cooling off a little bit, I'll leave it outside. But then once we get the freezing temps, it's coming back in.
Yeah, just keep it in a pot or whatever. That's what
Well,
I did to
one
my
is in a
crepe
pot.
myrtles.
One is in a pot, one's in a glass jar. I have two.
No, but I
growing.
mean, as they got bigger and bigger,
Oh,
Yeah. Like when my granddaughter passed away, my daughter bought everybody purple crepe myrtles, if you guys know what that is, and bought everybody a plant. And I planted mine, and it died immediately. The plant died immediately. So I replaced it, and I bought some off of Amazon. And these ones I've kept in pots. I think what it was the Michigan weather, just killed it. You know what I'm saying? So these ones are in pots, so I can bring them in the house when it gets cold.
Yeah.
Katie, my Lord. So my luck, I would die the year before it started producing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love peaches, yeah. Do you have a male and a female avocado plant to produce? I know most fruit trees need both.
From what I understand, you can grow just a regular avocado and it will eventually produce fruit. Some, it's not really species or breed or whatever, but I think you know what I mean. Genus. Like there's a Haas avocado and a different kind of avocado. It's what is that word I'm thinking of? Like the different brand of avocado. Like there's Haas and something else and something else. Anyway, some of them you have to graft to another tree so it will produce. But I read an
That could be the
article.
pickiest plant I have ever heard of in my life.
Yeah.
You've got to graft it to another tree to get fruit?
Well, species, varieties, yes, Karen. But
Wow.
I read another article that where he planted a single lone avocado and it was bearing fruit. You don't have to have it grafted. So I mean, it depends on the type of avocado seed it is. It depends on conditions, and some need, like apple trees, they need another apple tree. So there has to be two for
And do
them
they
to.
need like the male and female for the spores and that kind of thing?
Yeah. But I have done a lot of research, like I said, and some of them make fruit anyway, and you don't have to graft them to another tree. So I don't know. I guess it depends on everything.
This is going to be your challenge, girl. See if you can get this thing to produce fruit
Even
in
if it's
7
not,
years.
it'll be a pretty tree,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. Some have male and the female parts. Rootstock can be more or less hardy. So
Oh,
some
okay.
will produce on their own because they have the male and the female in there, but then you might have to have a male and female plant for them to produce.
Say they are self-propagating.
Yeah, self-propagating. Thank you.
Yeah, props to all the farmers out there. You ain't kidding. No wonder those doggone things are so expensive. My goodness, you got to go around and give it a little kiss goodnight. My goodness. Okay, honey. You know, let's give you a little kiss goodnight. Don't die on me. Oh, geez. Oh, you have 2 peach trees, Angela. I'm so
Oh, that's
jealous.
cool.
Oh, I love peaches. I know Angela's lucky for that one. Man, oh man, I'd love to have peaches. Yeah, they just don't grow right here. Our weather's just terrible.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's understandable. I've heard of that about kiwi.
What about, I'm allergic to kiwi. It's the only thing I'm allergic to when it comes to food.
It says kiwi have boy and girl plants, might have to graft both onto one root.
Huh. That's the only food I'm allergic to. You know, I'm allergic to everything, ragweed, goldenrod, pollen, you know, all that stuff, which makes no sense because I'm Native American. I mean, who'd have thunk it? But the only food I'm allergic to is kiwi. I love kiwi. And one day I ate a kiwi and my tongue swelled up so big I couldn't shut my mouth. I had to go to the hospital and get a shot. And they told me not to eat the kiwi no more. I was like, yeah, I guess not.
Angela, the black stuff is probably blight. It needs to be treated with something. Let's see. Karen JSP, why don't you pick a keyword for the entry giveaway? Oh, I thought Lisa was saying she had to go. She needs to crochet.
Oh, it did swell my throat, Cindy. I couldn't hardly breathe. I had to rush myself to the hospital. It was terrible. It was many, many years ago. I haven't eaten a kiwi since. I'm scared of them now. Kim says her peach tree did that too. I know. I love kiwi, Karen. It's so good. It tastes like strawberries. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, I'm definitely allergic to those things. That's Mark and Walnut. Same thing happens to him. Closes off his airway, swells his tongue up. Same thing.
Our pear tree sometimes get the black stuff on it, and it's blight. There's something you can do to treat trees with blight.
Keyword, kiwi.
Okie dokie.
Ah.
All right, our keyword is kiwi, Kiwi.
I'm going
Yeah,
nuts just
stay away
sitting here. I'm
from
gonna
me.
grab this so I can. Oh my stuff on it. My hook's out there. I'm not used to sitting doing nothing. I was gonna start working on that virus shawl, but I left my hook out there. So we're doing kiwi. Are you guys trying to bump me off? What's up?
It is a funny word. She goes, sorry, Dee, funny word, which it kind of
You know,
is.
right? Oh, I'm teasing. It is kind of a funny word. Yeah. Hi,
Especially if you
Jessica.
think about how it sounds, it doesn't look like it's spelled like that. To me, it sounds like it's Kiwee, kiwi.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, I agree. Or like Kaiwai,
So,
Kaiwai, you know, that's the way it looks, Kaiwai.
mhm. Hi, Rebecca McCauley. Welcome in.
You're okay, Karen. I was joking, man.
GanniJo says, Dee, all that yarn in that room and no hooks.
You know what? I do got hooks, but they're not my favorite hook. I'm very persnickety about that. Yeah, I know it's weird.
Not as funny as Branch, Noel says. We're up to 17.
Hey, Rebecca. Karen, I did apologize. Oh, it's funny.
So that's what she meant the first time she said, sorry, Dee, kiwi. That's what she was saying, the keyword.
Right.
We're still at 17. Dee is like an avocado
Dee's like an
butter hook.
Yes, I am particular.
Farmhouse.
I can't help it. I buy all kinds of other hooks. I buy all kinds of other hooks to try, and then I'm like, nope. I go back to my, and of course it's Odyssey hook. You can't buy them unless you buy them online, and they're $100 a piece and stuff. Yeah. So eventually, one day, I'm gonna have to pick up another hook, whether I like it or not.
Lisa Gillette, she called it the farmhouse square.
Yeah, the farmhouse
welcome in,
square.
Cecilia Guyfer, which is CAG82. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? And also welcome in Lois Deal. Hello, hello.
Hi, Lois. This is the farmhouse granny square. I love this, and it comes out looking like triangles when you attach them together. I love it, and it's super easy. Just look up farmhouse granny square. That's all you got to look up, and you'll get this. And it's easy as heck. Mateo.
We're up to 23.
Thank you, Noel. What is that diamond square called? It's called a farmhouse granny square. Farmhouse granny square is what it's called. And there's a tutorial on YouTube, super easy.
Baja Blast. I haven't had Mountain Dew in a while. We're still sitting at 23.
Oh, I still got my crystal hooks. Are you kidding? They're never going nowhere. I love my crystal hooks.
Yeah, and I don't make a polymer clay hook anymore. So
polymer clay is hard to work with. I used to, do all kind. I mean, I used to do sculptures out of them. I used to do all kinds of jewelry. I used to make my own beads. I mean, I did all kinds of stuff out of polymer clay. But over the year, I mean, it's difficult on your hands. Even if you have the spaghetti maker, you know what I'm talking about, the thing that grinds it. Even if you have that to soften it and you run it through there a few times, it's still tough on your hands, man. That's why I had to quit doing it. And the diamond painting, I had to quit doing because of my eyes. I can't see even with my glasses, It's just too tiny. I can't see it no more.
Well, did you ever have the light board that went behind it that you set the diamond painting on?
Yeah, and it's still, I would always it would be off just a little bit. And you know what a perfectionist I am about certain things. And I couldn't stand it. It'd be off just a little bit. And I'd be able to see the circle behind it and be like, no, I ain't doing this no more.
Hi, Jana Surfer. I'm glad you're finally getting better, Cecilia. All right, we're at 24. Last call.
First, Cecilia, I'll pick you better.
If you have not entered the keyword yet, it is kiwi. We are fixing to draw 5 names, 2 entries each. Oh, you made it back from the post office. Awesome, Bridget.
You found it, Lisa? Yeah, it's super easy. Hi, Mateo. Hi, Janice. Yeah, it's a super easy, and I just love the way it looks. My daughter wanted something that, your toes wouldn't stick out through the holes or whatever. She said something more solid that I made her last year because I did the mandala granny squares. And that's the one I found.
Well, I'm glad I influenced you, Karen.
With the diamond painting.
still stuck on diamond painting. It's all Crystal's fault. Laugh out loud. I'm so hooked.
I can't do it anymore. I get frustrated, you know, because it's just, I can't get it to be perfectly on that circle. And I can see the line of the circle and it's like, you know, and it just, it's off a little bit and I don't like that. So I just don't like doing it anymore.
All right, we got 27. So I think everybody has entered. So we're going to start drawing. So good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
GanniJo.
GanniJo.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Joe.
Next, good luck.
Diana D loves yarn.
Congrats, Diana D. All right, next, good luck.
Karen ABQ.
All right, number 4, good luck.
Cynthia Bailey.
Congratulations. Warning, screaming goat.
I'm sorry you have to do that.
It's okay. All right, and the last one for today. Good luck.
Lisa. Congratulations, Lisa Gillette.
End with a Bigfoot howl.
No. Congratulations, everybody.
Okay, congrats, GanniJo, Diana D, Karen ABQ, Cynthia Bailey, and Lisa Gillette. Y'all all got 2 entries into October giveaway. And I finally got caught up on writing up everything. I was happy about that big time because I felt when I get to about mid-month and I have several hundred I got to write up, it starts freaking me out because I keep putting it off more. And I'm like, I got to get this done. I've got to get this done. So I finally got everything caught up.
Mark finally figured out how to print it. You should
Well, I
talk
can't really print all the, you know, everything. I mean,
No, I'm
I
talking
can
about
write
the
it up
members, you know,
perfectly,
like
so
just print the
yeah.
members. He finally figured out how to do it. Oh, what a pain in the butt that was.
All righty, everyone. Well, I have the back crochet along ends tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time. That's 2 Eastern, 12 Mountain, and 11 a.m. Pacific. Try to have your pictures in, your finished pictures in by then, because I plan to do the winner video in the evening sometime tomorrow. There are 3 prizes. It's not a judging contest, of course, as I've said this before. It's just a random draw of 3 names. So yes, that ends tomorrow. And there was something else I was going to mention. Oh yes, everybody that has been entering the Fall Fest videos, now is the time up until the 19th. That people are drawing the semifinalists. So if you entered any of them, make sure you go to Gail's channel and check out the playlist where she has the drawing videos. And keep an eye on that daily. So, alrighty, everyone. Well, thank y'all for being here, and we enjoyed everybody's time here and conversation. And Friday is the sit and spin with Katie and Bridget. We will all be spinning some yarn, so join us for then at 5 p.m. Central Time. And Dee is having a Halloween live on the 30th of October.
Halloween bash. We're giving out a bunch of giveaways and stuff. It's a big bash. It's a big party. Yeah, hope to see you guys. And thanks for having me, Crystal.
You're
It was good
welcome.
hanging out with y'all.
All righty, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and we will see y'all later. Big hugs and love to everyone. Bye, y'all.
Peace.